Okay, we're going to talk about natural hair this week. It was a conversation that I had with some friends, and it's what I shared when I shared part of my perspective with some students as well. I played the Sesame Street Muppet that sang "I Love My Hair," and the kids enjoyed it. And we talked about how the versatility of black hair is a beautiful thing and part of the culture of our hair. Going natural has been part of me becoming who I am. And so I wanted to share a little bit of my story of how I became natural in 2009 and started that journey. So I had always gotten relaxers, probably from fourth grade on, because my mom was like, I'm not dealing with this hair. And, that was just the standard that you did in the 1980s and 90s. And it was just what we knew to maintain and to be able to do our hair. So I got relaxers. And then I married my husband and had a bonus daughter, two bonus daughters. And the one, she wanted to straighten her hair all the time. She didn't like her curly hair, and I thought it was just gorgeous. It was absolutely beautiful. And here I am relaxing my hair. How do I tell her, oh, your hair is beautiful? And then I'm just like straightening my hair chemically. And I would try to get her to be empowered and read the book, I Love My Hair, and just all this kind of stuff. So I had my own biological child 3 years later. And during that time, you can't, put chemicals in your hair. You have to prevent that from happening. And so I started having my hair grow out naturally for those 9 months. And it was actually really thick, and the placenta hair was looking good. It was just beautiful. And then after she was born, about 6 months into it, it was losing its luster, its shine, its healthiness. It was just getting on my nerves. And mind you, this is 2008, before the whole natural hair movement, before there's hairstylists out, before the magazines have come out with articles and health tips and all kinds of shampoos and conditioners you can buy for natural hair. Like I just bought 4C shampoo and conditioner for my hair type. Never had they had that before. So one day we're getting ready to go to a picnic, the baby's downstairs, and I was sick of my hair. And so as I stared in the mirror, I made the decision and did the big chop. I just cut it off before we were getting ready to leave for the picnic. And I go downstairs and my husband's like, do you think we should have thought about this before you did it? And you're going to need to get it trimmed up. And so 2009 was actually my journey of starting to be natural. And again, there was no resource really out there. I had to scrounge. There wasn't a big internet web service that I could Google. And so I became natural before natural became popular. But the one thing as I've gone into this, and I wear my hair all different kinds of ways. I think you've seen me with afros, you've seen me with braids, you've seen me in cornrows. I wear protective styles during the winter. And I just did it because that's what I was embracing of my hair, not trying to make any kind of statement. But I guess I did make a statement unbeknownst to me. As I was principal, a mother came up to me and said, thank you for being in the position that you're in, because my daughter looks to you and she sees someone that's so professional and you wear your hair natural. Thank you for setting an example for my daughter. And here I am trying to set an example for my own children, and I am making a statement for other children to see that we as African American women, Black women, can wear our hair the way God intended it and to not be ashamed of it. And, even I had the doubt when I was first starting to go natural. Like my husband's like, you should get dreadlocks. And I'm like, that's not professional. And my husband, adopted by a white family, was like, who said it wasn't professional? So natural hair is definitely a journey for Black women in professional settings, as well as personally what we go through as we embrace our hair. And some women it's easier for others, but everyone's perspective is different. So those are little Friday facts and opinions for you all, and just wanted to share a little bit about my natural hair journey. I'm not going to talk about it that much. I don't bring it up, and I don't bring attention to my hair all too much in my professional settings. Sometimes I've had microaggressions brought towards me as people recognize my hair and want to make comments. I know one time I had a coworker say, oh, I can't wait to see you at work each day so I can see what kind of hairstyles you're going to have. And so I said, well, you know that they hired me for what's in my head and not what's on top of it. So just being mindful of how people might have their perspective and journey, and get to know people a little bit and just appreciate how they look. And just instead of saying, is that your real hair? You can just say, I like that hairstyle today, and leave it at that. Have a good Friday.